Well, love might make the world go round, but disagreements over money can stop even the best relationship in its tracks.
That's right. New research shows finances are the #1 thing Aussies fight about. But don't let it take its toll. Our love guru, Dr. Wendy Walsh, has the couple's guide to handling cash. Now, talking about budgets and bank accounts, this isn't fun at any point in the relationship, Dr. Wendy. It's certainly not sexy early on, but when should you bring it up?
You know, it's never too late and it's never too early. I think being open and transparent yourself, even on a first date, I mean, it doesn't have to be this grave thing, but slipping in a little thing like, yeah, I'm really proud that I was able to borrow enough money for my student loans to get through, lets them know from the beginning that if they marry you, you're still carrying some debt. So finding ways to sort of let people know how you feel about debt or credit card use is important.
Blasting independent woman from the car when you pick them up.
That works. It's not just about numbers, though, is it, Wendy? It's about deeper financial beliefs. Yeah. So talk us through those.
Getting to know somebody is about understanding their psychology of money. Some people are comfortable carrying debt, borrowing money. Some people only if it's for a capital cost to build a business, buy a house, education. Other people are happy to carry debt over shoes, So about finding out that is the most important thing. And the second thing is that both of you are transparent. It doesn't mean that you have to necessarily commingle everything, although research shows that marriages where they commingle their money actually do better than those who are just dipping a toe and keep their money separate. So you may want separate accounts, but you still want to be transparent about what's in all the accounts.
Right. So you've written a blog about financial cheating in relationships. So what does this mean and how can we protect ourselves?
Yes, I always say, my blog I think is called Is Your Spouse Committing a Financial Infidelity? So what happens is, divorce actually begins 3 to 5 years before the papers are filed. That's when one partner has checked out emotionally, doesn't have the conscience anymore, doesn't have the guilt. And so little slips happen as money starts to get hidden or stashed or put away. And there are a few red flags you can look for, by the way. You ready for them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The first is if bank statements are sent to your spouse's office, not at home, especially if they're suddenly redirected to the office instead of home. That's saying something. If you find out that you're not the beneficiary of his or her life insurance policy, that's a big red flag, okay? If it's going to his brother instead of you, don't go out with him and his brother together. Also, if you have separate safe deposit boxes, what's hiding in that secret safe deposit box? And like clockwork. Yeah, if you do have a joint account, if you're noticing like clockwork, same time every month, same amount of money, even if it's just $200 being taken out like on the 1st every month, it's going to some other investment account that's growing money so that somebody can make the leap.
Or to a hotel room.
Oh, you've just made me incredibly suspicious. Wendy, when should couples decide to pool their finances and when should they keep separate accounts?
Well, money really represents what we're doing emotionally and what commitment is. And a relationship is an exchange of care, and one way that we exchange care is through financial. Also, what two people can accomplish together is always greater than what either can do as an individual. So pooling resources is one great way to save money. Long-term committed people actually double their wealth. They do so much better. So it's important, though, to be transparent. I'd say start from the beginning. One of the most common things that couples do now is they'll have a joint fund where all the household expenses come out of, and they'll also have separate accounts that they can put their own money in. Now, also, if one makes more money than the other, then you want to do it proportionally. In other words, if somebody makes 60% more, then they'll put 60% more in the joint account. But all accounts should be transparent. Everybody should have everybody's password to online banking and be seeing what's going on with balances. If not, you don't have basic trust, and why are you getting married?
Good point.
Wow, let's just leave it hanging there. Why are you getting married?
Food for thought.
Dr. Wendy, thank you.
Thanks.